In episode 3 of this 4-part series, you better throw on your duster and turn up that collar, cowboy, because Mother Nature gets all worked up in this one. On the trail, we'll experience sights such as Diana's Punch Bowl, the Toquima Cave's Pictographs, and Linka Mine, before we jump on the Pony Express route where a long water crossing nearly keeps us from getting to camp and circling our wagons. Be sure to check out the description below to see some discount codes from our sponsors. The 2024 Rogue Overland Expedition is co-presented by Underland Off-Road and All Dogs Off-Road. Brought to you by White Knuckle Off-Road Products, Adventure Trailers, Tembo Tusk, X-Grid Campers, Shift Pod, and Dragonfly Tarps. In association with Cascadia Vehicle Tents, Max Gear Armor, and Action Tracks. Navigation brought to you by Rugged Roots. On our way out of town, we moseyed by the Belmont Mill. Local story states that the lone standing smokestack was used by military jets traveling between Fallon and Nellis Air Force Base as target practice. You can even see the bullet holes in the side of the stack. From there, we fired up our Lowrance GPS and set our sights toward Diana's Punch Bowl, a geothermal feature which, if a person didn't know it was there, well, heck, they might just mosey right on by without ever seeing it.
Donald, where are we?
We're down that, right? We're at the Punch Bowl.
What is here?
Nevada.
What's in here?
What?
What's in here? Is there
Water.
Fruit? Is there fruit punch?
There's water and there's a beer can at the bottom floating.
Just a beer can. Let's
That's
go look
right.
at this.
Look over the edge. He's right over at that side.
Don't push me in, Donald.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Would have never known this was out here.
Next, we stopped at the Toquima Cave to see one of the most spectacular pictograph sites in the Silver State. Remember, it's important to leave these special places untouched so future generations can enjoy them. Next, we set our sights on the Pony Express Trail, which, although an iconic piece of American history, surprisingly only functioned for 18 months in 1860 and 1861. Now, Mother Nature had been throwing the wind at us in such a way that it reminded me of the tornadoes in the Oklahoma plains. But she had another trick up her sleeve with some late-season snow melt that threatened to stop our wagon train dead in its tracks.
What's going on here?
Well, we, all good things. We came pre-ran this, and there's a lot more water in it now, so we went out, stuck some sticks in it. We want to make sure it's not soft in the bottom because we don't want to tear this up. If it's bad, we're going to reroute it, but it looks like it's got a solid bottom. If it is, we feel comfortable going across it and not doing any damage to anything. So I'm going to go try it first. We'll find out.
Red Lear? Yeah, copy. I don't know, man. That's pretty soft.
Interesting.
So are you thinking it's real light, everybody? Go smooth throttle, don't spin tires.
been a part of the off-road community for a long time, and we do our best to abide by the tread lightly principles and help keep places open for future generations. It was a combination of assessment and instruction by the leadership team, in addition to amazing driving by everybody in the cattle train, that allows me to say with 100% certainty that that water crossing was no worse off after we left than it was before we got there. Remember, we are stewards of the trail. Do your part to help keep these places open. All right, it's the end of day 3. We are outside of Eureka, Nevada, and it is crazy windy. It's windy and cold. I want to say the wind is blowing at like 35, 40 miles an hour, something like that, maybe faster. And you just have to get out and embrace it, right? We've had some beautiful weather up to this point, and sometimes the weather's going to be rough. And it makes the best memories though, and it's great opportunities to really test your equipment and see what equipment you have that is functional and what equipment really just can't stand up to the elements. So we're all here. We just had a great dinner and hung around some of the propane campfires. The Howl brand has a propane campfire that was putting off some great heat. And now I think everybody's just hunkering down. We're gonna get into the tents. It's gonna be an early night, and tomorrow is gonna be another great day. Copyright Rogue Overland 2024, all rights reserved.